Hey guys, what's up? Today's makeup look is this one right here on my face. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I've already done my foundation and I've done my brows and I've put soft ochre paint pot on my eyelids just as a base. I will list all the stuff that I've used on my face already in the description below if you're interested. Moving right along, what we're going to do is go in with Chikadee. And I'm taking this on an EXO beauty brush. This is one of the new ones and it is the round eye brush. I'm just going to actually use a compact to do this. I just find it a lot easier and you might be able to see better as well. I've really been loving these brushes. I've always loved EXO beauty brushes, but these ones are just really soft and really good. Really been liking them. So just running that through the crease as normal. I have hooded eyes, so I like to keep it round. I take it all the way in and quite far up towards my brow and then just kind of flick it out like that. And I actually do this quite a few times to build up the colour. And for what we're doing today, I want it to be quite orange. Now that we've done that, I'm going to go in with the Magnif'eyes and I'm just going to use this bronzy shade here. This is just going to act as like a nice base for the glitter later on. So basically what I've tried to do is keep the product below the fold of my eye. That way it doesn't go too high and you look like you've been punched in the face or something. Then I'm taking that same EXO beauty brush and I'm just going to blend just to soften the edges. This does dry really fast. I probably got there just in time. It is blending out, but I'd work quite quickly because the whole point of this is that it stays all day. So once it's set, it has definitely set. So I would try and work as quickly as possible with this. Having said that, you can always add a little bit more around where your crease is and then try and blend that out if you happen to wait too long and it doesn't quite blend out properly. Now I'm going to be taking Hot Chocolate by Anastasia Beverly Hills and I'm taking it on this Luxie 229 brush. And basically I'm just going to put this on the inner and outer corner of my eyes just to give it a little bit more dimension. So not taking it too far in, just focusing it on the outer corner. And I'm just sort of doing tiny little swirling motions with the brush. But this is a very good brush, so it basically just does all the work for me. I have been trying out this new fake tan last week. It's called Luxatan. And oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, I love loving tan, but I don't know, I just feel like this is so natural. For pale skin, sometimes it's easy to go really orange with fake tan, but this is just like the most natural tan I've ever tried, and I'm very, very fair. So if you're really fair, maybe give it a go. See how you like it. I've got a review actually on my Instagram if you want to know a little bit more about it and my thoughts and everything. And now I haven't got any product on this, like I haven't dipped it in again, but I'm just swirling that through the crease just to blend everything out. Now that I've done that, because we blended everything out and we put matte shadows on top of the metallic from the Magnif'eyes, I'm just going to go in and add a little bit more just to the center because it's going to bring back that metallic look. And then just make sure it blends nicely. Just do the edges. Again, we don't want to take away that metallic look, so just do the edges and the top, but don't go on top of the middle of your eye. You're going to put glitter there later anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter too much, but for now, that will do. Now I'm going to go in and do the rest of my face. For this I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring kit. I'm getting very fast at saying that now. And I'm going to be taking this MAC 190 brush and just sort of highlighting under the eyes. And this is where you can clean up the eyeshadow too, on the outer corner here. You can kind of clean the lines up. So under the eyes we put this shade here, which is like a banana color. And now we're going in with this shade here. I'm not sure of the names of them, sorry, but I can list them below in the description. Right now I'm just doing my nose, forehead, the usual. Yeah, my camera decided to cut out. So basically what you missed, I think, is me just highlighting different areas of my face. I did my forehead, my nose, above my lip, and my chin. And then basically you just miss me blending everything out. But what I was saying is you just need to make sure that you bounce into the skin instead of swiping it, or you're just going to take product away. And then there's no point in doing it. So yeah, just bounce and blend. Alright, and then once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and set everything. For this today, I'm just going to be using the AC on Tour Contour Kit by Australis. So I'm going to go in with this middle shade here, and I'm just taking this Luxie 512 brush and just patting that under the eyes. With this contouring kit, a little goes a long way. You can end up having so much product on your brush, and it's super pigmented, so you just have to be a little bit careful. And then for the rest of the face, I'm just going to be taking this shade here. I'm just very lightly bouncing that. Again, you don't want to swipe it on your skin, you just want to bounce it, because if you swipe it, you're just going to be taking product away. So you want to bounce it into the skin. So now I'm just going to quickly contour my nose. I'm going to do this with this shade here from the Anastasia Contour Kit. And I'm just using this no-name brush. It's literally just like, I don't know, any synthetic brush will be fine. Just a little small one. And then what I like to do is just go 2 lines like this. And then I sort of do like a little diamondy point shape. And then back up the other side. And then I just kind of feather the product down each side of my nose. And then ye old trusty beauty blender. And then I just blend. So to contour, I'm going to take this shade here, and this is on a Morphe brush. It came in a set. I will link the set that I bought it from down below. And you can see I have like a natural contour, just lucky I guess. So I can see exactly where I need my contour to go. But if you don't, I think you all know the trick. You just suck in your cheeks, or I like to turn my mouth to the side. But yeah, I have a natural line anyway, so I just follow that. Again, a little goes a long way with this contour kit, so use it sparingly, I will advise you. So that's basically all I'm going to do with contour, just a little bit. I also like to contour the top of my forehead. I do this just so that it gives a little bit of dimension to my forehead, and as well, it stops me from getting like that line from like foundation to hairline, which is like white. So it just helps me push a little bit of product up in there. Then I'm going to be taking this angled eyeshadow brush by XO Beauty. Again, this is one of the new ones. I'm going to very lightly, cannot express that enough, very lightly, tap that into this middle shade again. Tap off the excess because you don't want too much. And then I'm just going to go over the nose contour from before. And this is, I think, supposed to be an eyeshadow brush, angled eye brush, yeah. But I find this angled brush amazing for other things. It's just perfect. Okay, so that is done. So what I'm gonna do is just go in with this chocolate shade, hot chocolate, I should say. And I'm gonna run this underneath my lower lash line. This will add some dimension. Today for glitter, I'm going to be using Taffy by Kandy Cosmetics, and I'm also going to be using their liquid sugar, like glitter glue, I guess you would call it, or base. For the glitter, I'm going to be using this brush. This is a Sephora brush. It came in a little set. I will link it below. Basically just going to take a little lid of something. This is just a random lid. A little bit of the liquid sugar. I've just popped that into the lid, and then I'm going to take the glitter and just tap that in. Such a pretty color. Oh my god. And then I'm just going to place that on to my eye. I'm focusing this in the middle not taking it into the crease, just keeping it quite low. Yes, so pretty. Now what I'm going to go in with is the Magnif'eyes again and use the gold side and basically just pop this in the inner corner. I'm going to be taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit for the highlight. And what I like to do is basically just take all the shades. And my favorite brush for highlighting at the moment is the EXO Beauty Shimmer Fan Brush. It's amazing. Basically wiggle that onto there. And you can see kind of where the light is hitting my face here. You just want to go right on that. Bam. Now I'm going to take the EXO Beauty Angled Eyeshadow Brush. This is the old version before we were using the new one. This is the old version. And I'm just going to use this to highlight things like my nose, my cupid's bow, my brow bone. And I like to do just a little bit down my nose as well. Super highlighty. This is like right up my alley. Coppery bronze tones, super highlighty. Then for bronzer, I'm going to be taking this shade here by Sigma. It's called In the Saddle Aurora Powder. Aurora Powder. Ow! It's all good. This is quite a dark shade, so I only really use it when I'm fake tanned, like Tudor. Just pat that on again, patting, not swiping. I'm going to do a splash of blush. This is also by Sigma, and it's called, you know, I can't pronounce that. It's just called that. I'll link it below. I'm going to use the same bronzer brush just because I'm not really a blush person, so I don't want it to be too intense. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Now we just need to whack on some mascara. Before I do that though, I will just go through my brows with the Benefit Gimme Brow. Gimme. I do this after powder because sometimes my powder brush is gonna like move my brows everywhere, so it's just easier to do it after the powder because I know that I'm not gonna be putting any brushes in my brows. For mascara, I'm gonna be using the Roller Lash by Benefit. For lashes today, I'm gonna be using the Siren lashes by House of Lashes. So I'm just gonna come in from the top, place the outer corner, place the inner corner, and then pinch my natural lashes to the false ones. I'm just going to line my lips with the Neutrally Clinique lip liner as usual, and then I'm going to take this Gallany Naked lipstick. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I will link it below, and you're done. So that is the finished look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up and let me know if you did, and subscribe if you are not already. I really love chatting with you guys, so I'll leave my social media links below if you want to have a chat. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, whatever platform you prefer. I'll leave all those links below. I hope that you have a fabulous day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in my next video.